This is eiga. Translated into English, this word roughly equates to flow. Its title emphasizes the purpose of this proposal, connecting the city to the river and the people to each other.
The area focus is Kaunas, Lithuania, a city rich in culture and history, shaped by centuries of political change, cultural development, and resilience. The city sits in the center of the country at the convergence of the Neris and Nemunas rivers. This location historically made Kaunas an important crossroad, both commercially and militarily, linking the Baltic region with Northern Europe.
Much like the city's overall geography, the site in question sits at a place of convergence between cultures, characteristics, and systems. The site is situated along the Karaliaus Mindaugo Prospectus, or the Avenue of King Mindaugas, starting at the Firefighting and Rescue Operation Headquarters and branching out 150 meters in each direction along the path of travel. With a direct connection to the downtown core, the site sits at the convergence of both Old Town and New Town, distinct areas of the city characterized by their storied histories, cultures, layouts, and architecture forms of expression. Further, the axis leading out from the firefighting headquarters connects these two areas to Nemunas Island, a developing gateway with its own emerging style and cultural character.
The issue. Within this point of convergence, the Avenue of King Mindaugas acts as a barrier. The avenue features roughly 31 meters of uninterrupted traffic, with crossings that are few and far between. This both prevents people from accessing the riverfront and overrides the unique convergence of city characteristics with heavy amounts of noise and visual pollution.
To reconnect the city to the river, this concept proposes an intervention at 4 key elements of the existing urban infrastructure: the road, the crossing, the riverfront, and the existing pedestrian tunnel infrastructure.
Road intervention. Starting at the existing roadway, this intervention deploys traffic calming strategies that both encourage safe vehicular travel as well as creating crossings and intermediate points of rest for pedestrians. The revised roadwork features the same number of lanes with increased protection for those who park on-street, as well as creates walking paths through protected median that allow pedestrians to share the space with vehicles in a safe manner.
Crossing intervention. At the point of convergence between the firefighting headquarters and the pedestrian bridge to Nemunas Island sits a monumental crossing, equipped with multifunctional lighting, designed to gradually signal the crossing of not only people, but emergency response vehicles. This crosswalk will begin to implement a series of light-based technologies that both increase safety and accessibility, as well as reflecting the culture of the city and its vibrance.
At the riverfront, this concept revisits the massing of the embankment, creating a framework of strategic cuts and a stepped river wall system that gives room back to the occupants for walking, cycling, and other recreational activities. To manage flooding, a system of stormwater management and disaster-preventing technologies will be implemented at certain risk areas, with a connection to the lighting above on street level. The lighting warns occupants of the flood risks as well as reflecting the movement of the water throughout the city.
To reinforce the existing pedestrian tunnel system, this proposal will create multiple retail and entertainment venues at the Riverwall to connect and expand the existing infrastructure, creating visibility and increasing the overall safety of the underground passage. On the street above, light wells placed within the planted medians will allow sunlight into the tunnels. At night, these light wells will become highlighting beacons to inform pedestrians and motorists of the activities below.
These proposed systems are designed to function along the entirety of the urban corridor in question, with a cut-off-part methods being used to allow the city and its residents to continue the expansion of the intervention. With these methods, the Avenue of King Mindaugas becomes not only a key transit road, but an eiga, a place for motion, expression, and connection.